Tropical Storm Toraji formed up just towards the west of Okinawa early this morning on September 2nd, 2013. In short, this storm is going to be quite a nuisance for the southern Japanese islands. Don't expect much damage from it, but yeah, if people have plans out here, especially the Americans at the military bases there for Labor Day, it does look like this storm is going to be rolling through, causing some issues for you, and especially kicking up the waves near the coastlines. Good news for Taiwan, it has sucked a lot of the moisture away from there, following over 50 inches of rainfall this past week and around 1,300 millimeters. And then the other bad news is that all that rain is going to shift over towards western Kyushu. In this video update, we're going to talk about the impacts from this storm system. First, let's take a look at the official track from the Japan Meteorological Agency. As far as Okinawa and the southern Japanese islands, the center of the circulation with the storm is going to be remaining just far enough outshore to not really cause any significant problems, but close enough where, yeah, it is going to be a nuisance. If anybody has anything loose laying outside, especially anything large and light, that very well could get lifted and cause some sort of damage. Also, it is kicking up the waves out here, up to about 4 to 5 meters high, especially along the southern and western coast of Okinawa here, and basically across much of the northwestern portions of many of the southern Japanese islands, as this storm does continue to push just off the northwestern periphery, and those winds wrap around. They come in from the southwest and they come ashore. So yeah, pretty rough surf conditions expected throughout the day here on Monday. I would highly recommend stay out of the water unless you are a very experienced swimmer, but really the surf with these type of storm systems, especially so close, very limited fetch but very high output as far as the waves, it's not very good surf anyways. And then there is the rainfall, which is expected to be scattered across much of the southern Japanese islands here today, as the bulk of that convection remains just off towards the north. But we even are seeing on radar at this time those heavy showers creepingly pushing off there towards the northeast. Yeah, so throughout much of the afternoon into the evening hours, I do think Okinawa is going to see some heavy rain showers. I know that the military base there, according to their Facebook page, have issued storm watch, which indicates, well, winds less than 50 knots, which they consider destructive, but it is going to be high in the tropical storm strength, which is very, very true, as we have already seen winds gusting up and over tropical storm strength. 22 meters per second recorded here in Okinawa Prefecture. That is about 79 kilometers per hour. Tropical storm strength is 65 kilometers per hour. Now, we do note that center line from the track from the Japan Meteorological Agency and also the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. As far as the intensity, both agencies expect this to remain a weak tropical system. Why? It is embedded in a high amount of vertical wind shear. Sea surface temperatures in this area are actually slightly cooler than normal. There's been a lot of upwelling with the previous storms, so this is going to remain relatively weak but very slow moving at this time, and that's the problem, especially for western Japan. Kagoshima out here, Miyazaki have reported upwards about 500 millimeters of rainfall in the past 72 hours. So as this storm continues to slowly work its way off there towards the north, it's going to push these showers onshore there across much of Okinawa throughout the day on Monday night, or Monday afternoon, the evening, and the Tuesday. It also has the northern periphery of this pushing that moisture into western Japan, and actually most of Japan, even including here in Tokyo where I am, is going to get hit by some pretty decent showers going through Tuesday or Monday afternoon, the evening, but especially on Tuesday. And what that means, there is a pretty serious risk of flooding out here. Now, as far as the storm system going through midweek, it should be tracking off there towards the northwest before it starts to move well towards the northeast by Wednesday into Thursday. The JMA model, on the other hand, I do want to point that out. It actually expects a ridge to push right in here, and it's going to stall out, and start to retrograde back towards Taiwan by Thursday into Friday. The reason why I don't like, and this is actually the outlook for Thursday around 0300 Japan Standard Time. Just 2 hours from this time, I'm going to be getting on an airplane out of Narita and flying south to Okinawa. So, yeah, this could have an impact on that if the JMA model does play out. But the good news at this time, if it is farther out there towards the north, it looks like the bulk of the convection would be displaced towards the northern periphery. So an easy flight path would just be down there towards the south around it and flying into Naha. So, yeah, that's the story with that. I may have some impact from this as well outside of the showers we're actually going to see here in Tokyo, along with that frontal boundary and the storm system. For now, though, big key thing is if you are out here, just be ready for these thunderstorms to come ashore. You can already see that storm quickly spinning up, actually really surprisingly spinning up rather fast here. And throughout the day here on Monday, we're going to be seeing those convective thunderstorms across Okinawa. So stay safe out there, everyone. On the top of the page here, I put the Facebook and Twitter accounts that we use here at Western Pacific Weather, at least my Twitter account, but the Facebook page up towards about 10 different people post on that, and we're going to have continued streaming updates throughout the day. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.